This is AFCRDTV for a late August bank holiday Monday match. It finishes St. Ives found 3, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1. Our man of the match is Conor Tee. And Conor, at times the Diamonds played very brightly in the game, but just a disappointing result in the end.
Yeah, of course. The result is the most important thing at the end of the day, and I think again we fell short again. I think in the first half we looked threatening, but still with what we had with the ball, we didn't really create any clear-cut chances.
So it's 0-0 at halftime, so it definitely could go either way. You have to feel confident at that point.
Yeah, going into halftime, we felt really confident. We felt like we could go out in the second half and really take the game to them and walk away with the 3 points, but it wasn't to be today.
Now, Diamonds did create one excellent chance in the 27th minute. It looked like it was Vincent Cooper at the back on the goal, but a contentious decision again goes against us by the referee. What did you make of that? It looked like the linesman said he tugged at the St. Ives defender, pulled his shirt, and then the referee said, no, it's a goal. But then they had a little conference, a powwow as such, and they decided no goal.
It's frustrating decisions like week in, week out, but we can't just keep going back to the referees and making excuses like we need to do more, we can do a lot more. So I know that's frustrating, but it's part of the game.
Yeah. Well, Diamonds did fall behind though, early second half 1-0, but then Eniola Agamo Davis with an equalizer, and wow, that was a nice goal by Eniola, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a great goal from him, and it gave us that boost again to go and push for the winner.
I mean, where can you pinpoint the difference in the last, say, 15 minutes of the match? It seemed like maybe defensively we gave them too much space.
Yeah, it's just like the gaffer said, it's in between each penalty box, attacking and defending. Like that's ultimately what's probably going to win or lose your games. And if we're not good enough in that area of the pitch, then it's going to be difficult to pick up points. So if we can nullify that and to improve on that, then that's when we will start to see improvements and winning games.
Definitely. Well, we're definitely glad to have you with AFC Rushden Diamonds. You came to Diamonds from South Shields, right? That's up in northern England. Have you missed the north, or you're more of an East Midlands type guy, right?
Yeah, no, I like it back at home in the East.
Yeah, you originally, I believe, from Northampton.
Yeah, I'm from Northampton.
Did you support the Cobblers back in the day, early on, or not really?
No, I can't say I really followed them growing up.
Yeah, but you're from Northampton originally.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness this month of August is now done and dusted, and hopefully things will be on the upward swing in September, starting with an FA Cup match. First qualifying round in Infield FC.
Yeah.
I would think we'll be the favorite in that game because they're 2 divisions below us.
Definitely.
Early thoughts about Infield FC. They don't have a very creative nickname though. They're the Ives.
Yeah. No, we need to go and take the game to them. Really go for it and just be positive. It's a break from the league, I suppose. Yeah. So it's a competition that we can really look to push for. And,
very good. We got a win there, and hopefully then press on in the league.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks, Conor, for your time.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
AFCRDTV, we're here at Westwood Road after today's defeat to St Ives Town, and I'm joined by Diamonds manager Andy Burgess. Well, Andy, it's a disappointing day, more because we played really good stuff, but unfortunately games are decided in both boxes, and unfortunately that's how it's ended up today.
Yeah, you play as good stuff as you want, you can play as nice. But as you say, it's all about what happens in both penalty areas, and we weren't good enough in both penalty areas, apart from the goal we scored. We haven't done enough at the top end of the pitch, and the goals that we've conceded are far too easy. Obviously, I haven't seen them back, but you get back to 1-1, and you're sort of in the ascendancy and thinking you're going to go on and kick on now and then. It's so easy, the goals. It's someone at the edge of the box. I think the first block has been thrown in, and then you expect 2, 3, 4 bodies flying out at him, and he's just got shot. So, as you say, goals change games, and we haven't done well enough at both ends of the pitch today.
You look at the goals that they've scored. What would you put those down to? Because for the large part, we defended pretty well. Do you think it's just pure lapses in concentration, or is it perhaps a little bit more detailed than that?
Possibly. I thought first half we defended. I said at half time, the recovery runs were good. They had one or two chances, and one's gone over Paddy's head, and Snez has made a save. But in general, I thought first half we defended really well. And then it's just whether it's just having that mentality to emergency defend and throw bodies on the line. Again, we'll have to look at it, but the 3 goals, or the first 2 goals have come from the right-hand side, or our right-hand side, and certainly the second one's far too easy. The first one seemed to go through 2 or 3 bodies and sneak in, and then the third one's just a lack of concentration, I think, from Evan, and they've got the third.
We obviously had that moment in the first half at 0-0 when Jensen's gone through and scored the goal, which was disallowed. And I don't want to linger on this for too long, so I know you don't like talking about referees, but it was a really, really strange situation because the referee initially allowed the goal. He's, for whatever reason, not taken the authority over his official. The linesman flagging in a very strange way, then put it down, then back up, then back down again. There just seemed to be like a real lack of control there, and ultimately they've succumbed to the crowd, and they've succumbed to the home players, it seems.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know how they've come to that decision, how they've come to that conclusion. They have. I think if he's given a free kick for that, then there'd be 7,000 free kicks in the whole game. Their bench is shouting it's a definite foul, but I think if it was at the other end, I'm certain that they'd have thought it was just, as it was, just Jensen got there first. And listen, it's frustrating. As I said to you on Saturday, every game we end up standing talking about officials, which I don't want to do, but the impact it had on this game, you don't know what's going to happen. It might have been the same outcome, but you go 1-0 up, you go in at half time 1-0 up. It compounds a really good first half, I thought. So, it's frustrating, but it is what it is.
We came in at 0-0, and despite the fact that we didn't get that goal, there were a lot of real positive signs. Some of the intricate football and the movement between the thirds, it was really, really good. The only thing we were lacking was that bit in the final third. So was that the message to the players at the break?
Yeah, there was loads of really good things in the first half in terms of moving the ball and certain patterns and what we're trying to do. And again, Saturday and today is a lot closer to how I want us to be. We have to pass the football. We haven't got a centre forward who can play on his own and win headers and win flicks and hold things up really. And we've got players who are goal scorers and runners in behind, if you like. And we need to create. We need to build things. And the goals showed that good football in the box. Again, loads of times in the first half we got in behind and we showed good. Again, good awareness when to go a little bit longer and when to keep it short. Good movement from wide areas into loads of good things in terms of patterns of play and in the sort of general way we want to play. But it's all about what happens in the penalty area. We had 1 or 2 times in the first half when we flash balls across the box, so we got it, and the final ball just wasn't quite there. A couple of times we went in again second half, but it's that bit in the box that wasn't good enough, and we lost it.
Well, the results haven't been there, but the performances have been gradually improving. Certainly the last 2 have been particularly more impressive than what we've seen. And we know it's a work in progress at the moment. It's been a massive squad overhaul. Do you think it's just that bit of time? Because even today, we've got 2 forwards out unavailable, and we've still come here, disappointed that we've not scored at least a few goals.
Yeah, it is. I agree. I think the last 2 performances, first half on Saturday and for large parts today, is a lot more like I want to play. I want to pass the ball. I want to move the ball. Players want to play like that because that's good football and good, showing good entertainment. I think it's entertaining. It's good to watch. But again, scoring goals is the most entertaining thing, the most important thing. So we need that end bit. I don't want us to come away from make 1 or 2 errors and giving it away on our box, but that'll happen if we ask them to pass the ball, and to appreciate that. I think the mentality that they've got and the way that we've played the last 2 games has shown that we can do it that way. But again, it's just the same product.
We've got a break in from league action now as we move on to the FA Cup this Sunday. And it's a competition that we take very seriously. We've had some good runs in the past. We haven't quite had that recently, but it's a good opportunity as we go to Enfield this Sunday. They are lower league opposition, but they have had some great results over the last few months. So that will be a test in its own right.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be tough. Just said to them after the game, we need that to be what ignites our season. We need to go there. We need to put in a performance, put in get a result. That's the most important thing, and make sure that that's something that kickstarts the season. And it'll be tough. It'll be really tough. I've no doubt about that. But we'll prepare like we have done every game. And as I say, we have to go there and try and get a result.
Well, thanks for your time, Andy. We appreciate you coming to speak to us.
No problem. Thank you.